true gentleman who works for the Gambia Radio and Television Services. We have this topic as well, whereby we also want to discourage the irregular migration. We want to discourage betting. We want to discourage abuse in any form. Mr. Palmer here is one of those who also won the award for his work on irregular migration. So you are welcome, Pamara, and we thank you for your presence, and we thank everybody for their presence. Everybody. Now we have Ivan. You can give a speech and briefly, and then we proceed on that.
Thank you, everyone. I'm just very honored to be here. I think sometimes I think for you it's an honor to have me, but I think it's the other way around, because this is football at its core. This is what football is all about, and I have only one message for you, which is stick to it. I'm gonna repeat it: stick to football. By that I mean when you notice and recognize a good coach, when you notice and recognize a good supporting community, be smart, stick to it, keep coming to training, and I can almost promise you it will pay off. All right? Always listen to the voices that are here to support you. And I already know Ebu for some time, and I'm meeting his team right now. And the community, and this community is here to support you. So, very happy to meet you. Stick to football, be disciplined, and it will not let you down. Thank you for receiving me. Thank you.
Right, now we have the Under-13s United World Stars Academy. This is not like a competition, it's just showcasing. We have a guest, and we have many other people who are watching online, and some of them will also be giving them feedback as to the project and what we are doing. This is not going to stop here. We're starting here for 1 week. Our aim is to make sure next time we come back is for 3 weeks, and after that another 6 weeks. So, and those 6 weeks and 3 weeks is not supposed to be only here, because we want to empower women as well. From Monday, Tuesday, we'll be at Serekunda East with police and immigration football ladies, Fortune football ladies, and few more other clubs that are in the first and second division in this country. We want to reach out all the way, as we say, from Katong to Koina, but with time, we'll be able to do that. Thanks for your time. Thanks to the parents as well for the support. We know we query a lot about your subscriptions and stuff like that, but that's what football needs, support. So we'll get the team captains to introduce each team, and we kick off from there. Thank you. Oh.
Mera. Wahat. Yeah. Thank you. You have anything to say?
We are so happy to see this here. All the teams, on the 9, on the 15, on the 30, we are all proud. Thank you for the invitation.
Salve nyari, akan mulai ni. Aku 500 lebih.
500 London.
Ah. So di mana boleh kau play? Hah? Dua dia. Okay. Ini dia. Dua boleh kau. Mana dia? Alma hanya kau dia. Hah? Okay, bah, anak ramai support ni, ha? Okay. Hah? Agak tinggi mana support?
Barcelona dari Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Okay. May team wala ma ka di mawala support. Correct. Di mawala ka ondol support. Ah. Okay. Ale piano na. Okay, para kana fans ko na yan ni.
Hi, my name is Ivan Perez. I am a husband and a father, and an avid football fan. Football coach, youth coach for many years at the grassroots and youth level. I am a person who has lived in 3 countries, so I'm visiting a 4th country, and I can already say my first day here already feels like home. I'm very glad to be here. It's my 2nd time. In 2010, I went to Uganda to do some work using soccer as a tool for development. 14 years later, I'm in Lamin.
Why did you decide to come to Uganda?
It's a good question. I'm a man of faith, so I think a lot of things I don't decide, but I do obviously have some agency. So my personal decision making has come from a desire to come back to Africa because the experiences I've had with Africa, in Uganda, and with people I've met from Africa abroad, in the United States, in Spain, has been generally very good. I've met people who have shown me a sense of cordiality, education, respect, and values that has left an impression on me. And since they come from here, and this is where they got those values, I've always felt drawn to be here at the origin where they got those values. The other reason is because, as I said before, I'm an avid football lover, soccer lover, and I just have a strong feeling that in countries like Gambia, in other African countries, football is lived with a passion as nowhere else. And at the same time, unfortunately, I think a lot is not enough. And scandalous amount of talent is wasted. And so, yeah, that's why I'm here.
How do you come to know about the United States?
I was working this summer in New York. I'm American, and my wife is the boss, so she said, if you wanna you gotta get back into football, because in Spain I kind of took a break, and so she gave me a deadline, you gotta get back into football quickly. So I was thinking, okay, football, Africa, I got in a cab, and I started talking to the cab driver. I always talk to cab drivers about football, most of them come from countries where football is the main sport, and he told me I'm from Gambia, and I'm like, well, I'll go to Gambia if you have a good contact. And he said, well, I have a great contact. So he gave me Ebu's number, and Ebu and I have been talking for 6 months. We've been vetting each other, sending each other information on our backgrounds, and clearly after the first 2-3 conversations, it was clearly that this is the work we're doing here, and all of you guys are doing here is amazing, and that we were a match that was going to work.
Since you can come to this
so watching you play is perhaps my biggest joy outside my family. Outside playing with my daughter, being with my wife, just sitting and watching youth, children, teenagers play soccer and enjoy themselves and be engaged in it and play it well. And it excites me to see talent that is developing, to see kids focused on making plays and building up their awareness. And so sitting there watching the children and the teenagers play, and then seeing the entire community gather around it, for me, it leaves a tremendous impression. I think in some countries, I think football is losing, youth soccer is losing a little bit of that community aspect, and it's becoming a little bit too mechanic. And what I see here is a community gather around where football and youth are the centerpiece. You have more, it kind of comes out and brings more than brings music, it brings joy, it brings solidarity. That has anything a deep impression. Yes, I do. One of my aims is, what I'm working on, is to create viable, concrete pathways with academies, and not just in Europe, but also perhaps mainly at this point in the United States, whereby young women and men with talent and who are in secondary school get a scholarship and education in the United States and perhaps further on a professional career. For people who are already 18 and older or not in school anymore, Europe would be the target. For people who are younger, it would be more getting a scholarship for a college in the United States or high school. That's how I went to the United States. I went with a scholarship. So I flipped that path myself. I made a beneficiary of that opportunity. I would love to help build that foundation, and also as well, of course, a foundation for already 18-year-olds or older, women and men to find pathways for themselves.
Since you came here, apart from the United States Academy, how many academies have you and what is impressive?
I arrived last night at 9 p.m. So I woke up and it was like, let's go, we're starting.
Work has to start.
And that's, I came in to like do a laser focus work. And I'm very impressed at the power of gathering people that this academy has. And in the United States, I worked for decades in community soccer, and this is what I'm seeing right now is the definition of community soccer. This is the definition of it. You have a local field that, by the way, needs help. This is a call for supporters abroad. And then you have an entire community gather around this field, and all across the ages, a wide range of ages, and the local field is like a gathering force. And so, yeah, this is what I've seen so far, answering, going back to your question, and I have a feeling that if this is the first day, this is gonna grow more and more. Last thing, I'm very impressed at the level.
Oh, that's good.
I was a scout for NYCFC for 4 years. I was in the scouting staff, and I've done this for a while, and the level is pretty good.
To conclude your visit here, when you got here, what will be your next step?
My next step is to use, on one hand, the live, in-person experience I'm getting, and exposure, more than experience, exposure I'm getting, to really understand three things. What is the level of football, number one, so I can translate it into what level in Europe or in the United States a player would fit. Number two is use all the documented audio and visual content to build infrastructure of support so that people abroad can see what's happening here and how they, to their desire to help, but not just to help, but to be part of something big and special. How they can contribute and be solidarity, give and probably they're gonna get more in what they give in one way by being part of it. So number one, see the level. Number two, build an infrastructure to documented content. And number three, just shop. I want to make sure that I talk to those people for whom football, soccer is an important thing, whether the kid plays soccer or they work in a club or university, and say, let's really continue making football a beautiful game. And I don't know another better way to do that than by supporting the local community I'm seeing right now.